Ladies and gentlemen, Hard Nosed Derby Podcast. Happy New Year's, motherfuckers.
Ah, there it is. Happy New Year's, motherfuckers. 2026. Today. What is up?
Oh, dude. Hope everybody had a good Christmas.
I hope.
Hope everybody got what they were wanting. If not, we've got sponsors and stuff that will take care of that now. You can get a hold of them. Whether it be parts, motors, wheels, tires.
Rob wasn't sure if he got kept his list that he normally has. We was afraid Trey traded him in for free spins.
And that, I don't think I'd be too happy about that.
Dudes, we had Cody on our very last episode of 2025. Mr. Cody Hendren running the new Grand Island, Nebraska Cornhusker Chaos. We didn't ask for his team. We knew his team.
He kind of told us, though.
But he done told us. But the weird part is we were talking about that, dude. That's a month away. That is a month and 3 days.
This shit's almost getting like work. Like, I want my winters off. Like,
no, we don't get them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason I work road construction.
There is no more winters. We have like a late winter.
Yeah, it kind of slows down just a little bit.
Early spring, and then it goes into a early summer.
Yeah.
And then we have hotter than ball summer.
Uh-huh.
And then we have like a late summer, early winter, and then winter.
But you think about it, Sunday, it was 64 degrees, and then by the time the sun went down, it was snowing.
There was ice on my fucking windshield when I was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate this goddamn state sometimes.
Oh, dude.
Just for the weather aspect.
I hate it all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Damn.
I told you, if it was up to me, I'd live in Tennessee.
If I was that lucky prick who won all that money in Arkansas.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that dickhead.
Because I actually bought tickets.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure him and his cousin are celebrating.
Man, we got friends in Arkansas, man. I can't go there.
Couldn't miss that opportunity.
Sorry, Palmers. But
grab that tree, boy.
Grand Island, roughly 1.5 hours closer to us than Kearney at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds.
Boring ass drive, but straight shot.
It is.
I mean,
29, 77, and 80, and you're fucking rolling, boy.
Well, yeah, and if you let me drive, fuck, we can get there probably
like 2 hours.
Right.
As long as we get a rabbit going through Missouri.
I gotta get me out of Missouri. That scared me last time.
But, man, I think, Cody was talking about some stuff that he really liked about the build, the rule set. Let's just make a phone call and see if we can get somebody to clarify some of that shit.
Roger.
Be right back.
Since Justin has been on board with us at Hard Nose, we have figured out how much Broadhead Decals means to the sport of demolition derby. His great quality parts are seen from coast to coast and everywhere in between.
But he can do more than just derby products. Your everyday business may need some pep in its step with new banners or stickers. And just give him an idea and let him run with it. Whether it's business related or just want to look badass in the winner circle, let Broadhead Decals work for you. JM Race Engines is a new business in north central Missouri that have you covered from top to bottom for all your engine needs. Purpose-built engines with the correct amount of clearance will get you to the end of any show, whether it's your local shows or on the national level, where you can't be let down by your equipment. With top-level professional machine work to all engines, your choice of build is totally up to you. JM Race Engines will give you the confidence to push your equipment to the max while giving you your preferred horsepower to boot. From LS builds all the way to your exotic level small blocks that your imagination can only dream of, they have you covered.
But it doesn't stop there. They are also a speed shop that carries a variety of heads, carburetors, intakes, plug wires, helmets, and other safety equipment, and the best VP fuel on the market today to take you to the top. So if you're wanting mild build to wild build, let JM Race Engines help take you there.
Since 2012, GHE Transmissions has been an industry leader in the purpose-built transmission world. With endless research and development, Jarek has proved to the nation that his builds are ones at the top of the list. From aftermarket cases to turbo 400s, short or long tails, your build options are what you want them to be. Whether you want one of his OG builds or his new Spragless 2.0s, you're just one decision away from changing the game on your end. Customer service that is almost unmatched. Let GHE change your confidence in your builds and let them take you to the front of the line. So we just make a phone call. From Nebraska, Wreckless Promotions, Logan Dowhy. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Dude, you kind of dropped a bomb on us the last time we talked to you about Cornhusker Chaos possibly was moving away from Buffalo County Fairgrounds. And you broke the fucking internet.
Completely broke the internet.
With that announcement.
Yeah. We've been trying for probably 3 years to get in over there at the Heartland Event Center in Grand Island. It's just a cool facility. It's I would compare it to it's a hockey rink, so I would compare it to like Topeka, like Blizzard Bash, Capital City Carnage. It's that setup, but it doesn't have the way up high seats, the second, I don't know what you call it, the second tier. So it doesn't have that, so we're kind of missing that.
No nosebleed suctions. They don't need that shit anyways.
Well, and here's my thoughts on it is, get it to the point where you sell the place out. I mean, I think it'll hold like 4,200 people. And Blizzard Bash would hold like 9,000 or 8,000. So get it to the point where people are out in the parking lot fist fighting to get tickets to get in.
I knew there was a reason we liked your ass.
Well, if that happens, holler at me because I want to watch that too.
Yeah. So I mean, we tried. I think my wife even reached out to the gal. There's a gal that was running that Heartland Event Center over there, and so that's actually owned by the city of Grand Island. And the gal that was running it, I don't know. I'm not going to dog on her because I don't really know her, but she was coasting. Like retirement was close. She was just coasting along. I mean, she was hardly having any events there. Maybe one rodeo a year, monster trucks, whatever, and couldn't. You know, I just couldn't get through to her. I tried and tried and tried, and she just wouldn't go for it. So finally, I actually got asked a question from another promoter. If the Heartland Adventure had contacted me, I'm kind of taken off guard, and I'm like, no, why? What's up? And he said, well, the guy that's running it now knows all about derbies. He came from Topeka. So he ran that facility in Topeka for, I think it was 2-3 years, maybe even 4 years. He ran that facility in Topeka for a couple of years. So he's all about derbies. He wants a derby there, and he actually reached out to me to put it on. I said, oh, well, I guess then we'll get a hold of him. So here we are.
Here we are, breaking the fucking internet.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably the coolest thing about the whole thing is 90% of the pits are going to be indoors.
Well, there's one of our questions.
Yep.
Yeah, 90% of the pits are indoors. These buildings, these facilities are huge, and all the buildings are attached except for it's kind of a screwy facility, to be honest with you. So the buildings that we're going to be pitting in are owned by Fawner Park, the horse racetrack. So I'm having to rent them separately, but all three of those buildings are attached. Like the car lockdown building is the center building, and then on each end, north and south, is the big pit buildings. And these pit stalls are like 30 foot by anywhere. They range from 30 foot by 90 foot to 30 foot by 120. And that's for 4 cars. But if you imagine, I mean, that's call it
we
3,000.
got some of these guys shoving that in a 30 by 40 shed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got 3,000 square foot. Yeah, it's not a ton of space, but it's for a derby to be indoors, everybody pit on concrete floor. The buildings are heated, but I'm betting they're not even going to turn it on for us because the doors are probably going to be open all the time, and it just kind of depends. We'll see. If the weather is like it was yesterday in Nebraska and not today, we'll be in good shape.
Same.
Yesterday was like 62, and today's like 8.
I keep
Felt
that
that.
shit up there.
Yeah. So, no, that's what kind of stands. I've had a ton of people ask me that are from out of state, and they're like, well, what makes it different than, Blizzard Bash or Gold Rush or any of these other big shows? And I said, well, honestly, I've never seen a facility, and maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen a facility where everybody could pit indoor on a concrete floor. There's facilities out there, but it's jumping through hoops, and we've had to jump through a ton of hoops to get into this thing. Like I said, it's a special one-off deal because the grounds, Fawner Park owns, I'm going to guess, 100 acres right in the middle of Grand Island. And that's where this is all at. Well, they moved the Nebraska State Fair to Grand Island, I'm going to guess, 8 to 10 years ago. I don't remember. So now the Nebraska State Fair owns some buildings on the premises and has some say in things. And then we have Fawner Park to deal with. Then we have the city of Grand Island that owns the Heartland Event Center to deal with. Then we also have the casino that's on these grounds that we really don't have to ask for any favors from the casino, or any permissions, I should say. But like, we were hauling dirt in there. We hauled dirt Friday and yesterday. And we had to go through 3 different people just to get permission where we were staging the dirt at. So it's got its downfalls, but that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to break the internet. We've wanted this for a long time. Everybody wanted the show back inside, indoors, and so that's what we're working at.
So what is the difference other than just being back indoors? Your classes, I think, are pretty close to the same, but you went from a 2-man setting to a 4-man setting, and then you kind of broke it down with the stock and the mod light.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know, we always had bone stock compacts, which they're still called that. We had bone stock big cars, and then we had limited weld is what we always had. And it's all a terminology thing. And I wanted to clear up the terminology thing because I would literally get like hate mail from people. Like, that's not a goddamn bone stock car. I'm like, you're right, it's not. But what do you want me to call the class? Like, so, yeah, I'm not shitting you. I'd get Facebook messages. People were like, well, that's bullshit. That ain't no bone stock car. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Like, I get it.
Get in line, buddy. Anywho, we decided, my wife and I decided that it would be good for a name change, and that's literally about all it is. The bone stock that is now limited weld did get some much needed improvements, a little bit better bumper bracket, some minor things here and there, and a lot of verbiage cleanup and stuff in the rules for 2026. So then our old limited weld is now a very fitting name of Mod Light. It's almost a mod car, but not quite. You know, no spindles, no hump plates. Firewall has to be intact. Yeah, that pretty much is about it. I mean, there's some small things if you really start looking. Like right now, the way we have it stand, repair plates can't go to the drivetrain or DP kickers or anything like that. Depending on how these boys drive, that might change. I might say, here's 4 extra plates, throw in a DP kicker or 2, and, you know, whatever. If they earn it, I'll give it to them.
That is exactly what we were talking with Cody with last week. Is I said, dude, I've been up there the last 2 years, and if you all drive like a bunch of fucking retards,
Put on a show for the promoter.
and put on a show, I was like, he'll hook you guys up with some plates.
Right. You know, I hear a lot. I always hear a lot from people like, well, we're the ones here putting on the show for you. And in turn, I'm like, I actually said it to a driver here last week. And I said, well, I'm the one that's spending about 800 hours of my life to prepare for this event. Not only me, my wife, my 3 kids have to deal with it nonstop. So it takes a toll on us. And so when somebody makes a remark, you know, especially, you know, after a derby and they're upset about something and they get in your face and they're like, man, we're the ones here putting on a show for you. I'm like, and that's great and I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't be here running for 50 grand to win or 30 grand to win, whatever it is, if I didn't put this in place for you.
Bingo.
So we do have a lot of appreciative people. I mean, a ton. You know, my wife gets messages all the time, people thanking her for what she does. I get messages all the time thanking us for the work we put in, and that's appreciated. You know, everybody thinks that we're out making $1 million doing this thing. I'm telling you, if you're thinking about being a promoter, don't do it. It is not profitable in any way, shape, or form. You know, I'm not afraid to tell the general public every single year that we had Cornhusker Chaos indoors in karting at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds, we lost money. Straight up lost money.
Yep.
So, it's part of it, you know, and we haven't given up on it. I mean, this is something that Jordan and I have literally built from the ground up with absolutely help from no one. I mean, other than our crew, you know, the people we hire in to come in and help us. But, you know, we didn't get given anything. We've busted our asses to make it what it is, and we hope that it just continues and gets bigger and bigger from here.
Well, I've got a couple questions for you about the show itself.
Okay.
On the bracket that you're going to run for the new 4-man format, are you going to do like the true 1 versus 1?
Yep. So it kind of got twisted. So we're supposed to have 16 Mod Light teams, and we only have 11 right now, which sucks. You know, I thought, and I learned this last year at Cornhusker Chaos, and I should have, you know, I had some people tell me, you know, that they're not even in it for the money. And so I should have learned my lesson when I put out a big 50 grand to win for a 4-man team. You know, that's right in line with all these other big shows. Other than Blizzard Bash, you know, I had 100 grand to win, but that's the first time ever that anybody's ever done that, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, I think Bristol, but
well,
I'm not going to touch on that.
I was going to say, let's just say they're the only ones who paid out $100,000 to win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I put the big money out for the Mod Light teams because, you know, in my opinion, in my eyes, they were almost mod cars. They could last the rounds. They could make it. Put out some big money. You know, this is the first year. This is the first year of a lot of big changes. You know, we went from $140,000 purse last year to $200 this year. And it's not like we, you know, just found an extra 60 grand sitting around to just throw at it.
If you did, I'm going to start looking there.
Right. The biggest thing is we, you know, we did raise the entry fees. I know some people didn't like that, but we felt with the added money we needed to do it, and so we did. Anyways, back to your question. the format, everything's head to heads. Everything is head to head for limited weld and mod light, except for on the losers bracket side. So I'm going to explain it. Say Derek and I run against each other. I win, Derek loses. Then so Derek's on the losers bracket, and Derek and Joe Blow run against each other. Derek wins. Okay, now he goes into what we call a C feature. There's going to be, I think there's going to be 5 other teams in there. I believe so. There's 5 or 6 teams in that C feature. So by that time, there's always already been guys that there might not even be that many. I can't remember. It's not sitting in front of me. There'll already be 4 teams that are going home or whatever it is. They've already lost twice. They're going home. The winner's side is heads up all the way through. But the loser side on a 12-team bracket is impossible to make it heads up all the way through unless there's a bye. And I don't want to deal with that. So it is heads up all the way through except for on the loser side. So the first night you run, everything the first night and the next night, so Wednesday night and Thursday night are both heads up.
Okay.
All the way through. So then you would get into that C feature, and then the guy that wins that C feature actually has the opportunity. He can come back all the way through. I mean, it would be tough, but he could actually come back through and run
That's fucking badass. True Cinderella story right there.
Yeah, you got the balls, motherfucker. Here you go.
And I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, if the right, because here's the thing: if you think about it, let's say, let's use some big names. Bobby Whitaker. Let's say Bobby Whitaker has a team, and he goes out there and somehow loses the first round. Just crazy. Mm-hmm. Loses it, to another good team, but they lose. So in the losers bracket, well, they win the next round. Simple, easy. Cars aren't even hurt. So then they go into the C feature, and they make their way through that and win it. This is the Cinderella story where somebody could come all the way back through and win the whole event. It is possible. The way the bracket is set up, it is possible. So, yeah, I mean, they got to earn it for damn sure.
Correct.
And then the compacts, there will be 5 teams just because we don't have the time. We don't have I mean, this show would have to be 7 days long if we wanted everybody to run heads up. I'm trying to keep each session down to about 4 hours maximum in length. So we have 6 sessions. You're going to have 24 hours of derbying, in a week, or in the 5 days or 4 days, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's 4 days. You're going to have 24 hours of derbying. So it's plenty enough. But the bone stock compacts, 5 teams in each heat the first night, and the first and second place go to A feature. Third and fourth place go to B feature. And then new this year, a little bit of a surprise, all the losers. So everybody that loses on the first night out of those heats, so there'll be 4 or 5 teams. I can't remember how many we have. 4 or 5 teams will all run against each other in a C feature with a little bit of money, a couple grand or something to win it. The winner takes all, and the winner can actually come back through into the B feature. And the B feature pays too. I mean, everything pays. A, B, C, all pays. And then the winner of the B feature also has the opportunity to go to the A feature. Make sense? Clear as mud.
Yeah, so, I mean, it gives that
once
guy...
Once again, still there, they could earn their way all the way back through and win the whole goddamn thing.
We talk, good teams have real fucking shit luck. In night one, something dumb shit happens, and the next thing you know, you can, scab your shit together and be running for all of it.
Yeah, you ever seen Team CPI? Yeah, we're the kings of shit luck.
You mean CPR?
Yeah, CPR.
Which we're gonna talk about that too, prick. But
yeah, Team CPR. We're gonna need CPR after Vegas.
Dude.
Or what's ATM? Wait, that's ass to mouth, or yeah, is that what that is?
I missed when you guys were indoors up there in Kearney. I've been there the last 2 years on the outside. The show, the pace, everything is unreal, crazy good.
Yep.
You know, you're seeing guys who were down 2 against 1 pull shit out at the end, and then watching all these guys fix what they've got to fix. Now, I know you gave them a little bit more, but now they're having to run twice as long.
Yep.
You know, so I think that's going to be that deciding factor. Who has that good luck? Who has that shit luck? Who has that shit draw?
Right, and there's going to be some strategy to it too. I mean, you know, I've looked at these teams, and there's some there. And to probably answer this question, when are we going to release the teams? Probably middle of January. I always like it being more of a surprise. I don't know why. I think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that, and if there's people on the fence about potentially still signing up, they're like, oh, hell no, with that lineup, I ain't signing up. You know? Something like that. But looking at some of these teams, you know, either people were just their buddies wouldn't run or whatever, so they formed a team, and there's some oddball names with some guys you wouldn't expect type thing. And part of it is looking at it as almost a strategy. Like, I know of one team that has 3 baggers on it and 1 crazy nut job. Like, I mean, like, he's going to junk his stuff in about 32 seconds. But, I mean, here's the thing, you know, if it's still fixable, and that's part of the whole, kind of like the Vegas thing, you know, we've all talked about it, and the strategy of, well, who's the car that's going to stay back type thing, you know, who's going to lay low and try to carry us through this thing. And, you know, I think there's going to be some strategy seen in it, and I'll say it 100 times over, derbies like this are won in the pits. I mean,
yep,
100%. If they have the crew there to fix the cars and can get them fixed, that's where it all happens.
So you guys moving forward, I knew we had talked last year. I mean, your dauber was down pretty good. You know, going into Cornhusker in Kearney. And then this kind of seems like it maybe rejuvenated you guys with this little change.
Yeah.
Do you foresee that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's brought back all the almost like the first year stresses. I mean, it's not near as stressful. Like, there's tons of things that aren't even done about it. I'm like, whatever, it'll get done. You know.
Fuck it.
But yeah, fuck it.
Jordan can do it.
You know, dude, my wife, she takes on so much stuff that people don't know.
Oh,
Without her, this wouldn't even be possible. I can tell you that right now. But it is. It's got us. It's gave us a new little fire. Like, this is what we were always after. You know, the biggest stress is it's a lot of money. That's the easiest way to put it. It is a ton of money. You know, I might have to sell my body on the street corner or something, but which I don't know if there's anybody interested. But
Cord would probably give you like $100.
Hey, $100, $100.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, boy. So yeah, no, it did. You know, moving it outside, Chaos outside in Kearney was the last thing I ever wanted to do. But I knew for it to continue and not lose any more money, it had to go outside.
Yep.
Which there was a lot of obstacles inside. There was a lot of obstacles to overcome outside, mainly the weather. But we bared through it and got through it. You know, this last year at Chaos, yeah, I mean, it wasn't new and exciting for us anymore. And it was, we were all kind of down, and, you know, the way that the bone stock guys were driving had me very flustered.
No, you were pissed.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's just, I understand. And it's not, I'm not mad at those guys. I'm mad at the people that are standing behind me, throwing beer bottles at me, telling me to make those guys hit, blah, 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 blah. I can't make a grown man drive his car, and never will be able to.
Yep.
If that's how they choose to drive, that's how they choose to drive. Hence now going on to the 4-man team and the heads-up style deal. It's do or die. You don't have an opportunity. And the very first heat of Cornhusker Chaos 2026 in my opinion, is going to set the tempo of the whole event. I hope it's a great heat draw. There really is no baggers. I mean, every team has some mad dogs on it. So, I think the tempo is going to get set, and they're going to have to drive for it.
Well, that's what we want to see. I mean, we all kind of know there's always going to be 1 or 2 guys on a 4-man team that aren't even really baggers. They're just really strategic guys. But then you've always got those 1 or 2 that'll go out there and ruin your fucking day.
Yep.
Kamikaze drivers.
Yes, and that's what we love to see.
Well, and I'm not going to lie. I mean, I like watching the strategy whenever, your shit's hurt and there's a guy with a fairly decent car left. And you do got to cat and mouse that shit a little bit. And I don't mind watching that. I don't want to watch the whole show, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean, like an hour and a half long feature, gets after me. It pisses me off, but there's only so much a guy can do. And really what we did at Chaos, the outdoor, is we really, I got on the radio with my guys and I said, we're always very graceful with 60 seconds and making a hit. Mm-hmm. We're always very graceful with it. If somebody's actually getting after it and moving, and they get stuck in a corner, I might give them 2 minutes to get out of that corner, because they're the game changer. They're the ones that actually is making shit happen. But if there's just some baggers, I would like to only give them about 30 seconds to make a hit.
An aggressive hit at that.
Well, and that's just it. Is who determines what that term aggressive means? Karen in the Walmart parking lot might think you tapped into her was pretty aggressive, but when I full tracker at 40 mile an hour, then I'll say, well, that was aggressive.
Well, that's the thing last year is that you guys had a lot. I mean, we say your show is a national level. You kind of told me, before, you don't want it to feel that way. But when you get some of the drivers that are coming to your shows that are in it for 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever it is, you're going to have those. But you've got to be that person on that other end to say, no, we're not having this shit. You're getting ready to drive it.
Yep. And once again, I don't feel that it's my place as a promoter to tell somebody how to drive their car. But I think if you put the format right and everything's laid out right for them, and it's so you look at duo driver cars. Most of them are kamikazes. Crazy. Duo driver heats are always great.
Yep.
You know why? Because it's fun for them.
Yes.
That's all it's about, is the fun. So then you start talking a 2-man team, and it's 20 grand a guy to win, or 15 grand a guy to win, whatever it is. But that's more like, hell, I want to cash a check. I want this trophy. Mm-hmm. So they roll up. It's not about the fun anymore. You move it to a 4-man team in a heads-up format. It's not really about the fun or the check. It's about surviving.
Yeah. Because you don't have time to fuck around.
Yeah, if you're sitting around, I'm here to tell you, you're going to get stroked.
Hard.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of 4-man, the world saw you have a team that is going to Las Vegas for their 4-man team show for $50,000. It's a little bit different look than what I'm used to seeing you take.
Well, I think that my teammate Nathan Gill said it best. Him and I don't remember who it was, PJ Snar maybe. they were commenting back and forth on something on the internet, and I read it, and it said something about if CPI draws EPR, that'll in the first night we all just as well pack up and go home. Because it's exactly what's going to happen. Yep. It is different for us. It's I mean, we got some plans, we got some ideas, and I don't even know if the true team is even out there. I mean, a lot of people don't even know who the drivers are of CPI, and I can tell you, I don't care. But what was put out there with Team CPR was not the correct drivers. It's myself, Nathan Gill, David Earl, Carl Neville from Nebraska, and Jason Brodensky. So that's the true five.
Because Nate, I was gonna say Nate was not on there.
Yeah, no, it was a total screw up. Gumby and I told Gumby, and he says, okay, yep, and he was busy, making calls that night, congratulating the teams that made it, whatever, and I told him who it was and the team name. He says, yeah, text that to me. Well, guess what? I didn't text it to him, so it's probably my fault.
Oh, don't let Gumby off the hook, man.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. It's going to be different. And I think then again, that show is going to be, I can't say a builder's going to win it because, I mean, they are it sounds like they're going to be very strict on the rules. We have to build par to, whatever, so everybody should be built about the same. It's going to come down to car choice and luck. I mean, car choice, luck, and being able to fix your junk.
I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Well, that's for damn sure. So we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna? I know one of your favorite cars. I know it. I'm not saying that very many people in this world know it.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows what my favorite cars is, and yes, everybody knows that's what I'll be taking to Vegas.
Okay, I wondered.
Yeah. I think there's going to be 3 or 4 of them on our team. Honestly.
Oh shit!
Metric GMs.
Dippies, dude. Dodge Dippies.
Well, brother, I know you got a basketball practice that you got to go to.
Yep.
We are looking very forward to this show. Grand Island, Nebraska, just for us, you made it like 80 miles closer, which is awesome.
Yep.
I will get with you between now and then, and we will see you up there, brother.
I do want to say a couple more things, if you don't mind.
Get after it.
We do have spots open. You damn mod drivers that are listening. If you've got a mod car sitting around, I don't even know. Jordan, how many mod cars do we have right now? We have 6 mod cars signed up.
What?
Yeah.
There's 6,000 in the fucking weeds within 4 hours of that place.
I know. Yeah. We've got 6 of them signed up. So Jordan and I haven't really decided, but we're running out of time. We're probably going to maybe give it another week. And if we don't get up to like 10, we're going to switch gears and throw another fun class in there or something, just to fill that up. But okay. Yeah, mod guys, get signed up. And I think there's still maybe some pure stock, which is a real stock full size metric car build. I think there's still a few of those spots left, and mod light teams. That's it. And then yeah, bring your power wheels. We'll have kids' power wheels, and I think that the wife was going to try to get that on our website too, to be able to sign up kids' power wheels in advance. That way we know
sweet
what's all coming. But no, that's all I had in addition to say was just entries are great except for the damn mod guys. So
leave it to them.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, man. We will see you in a month.
All right, take care. We'll see you
later, dude.
Ace Performance. With years in the sport of demolition derby, Jeremy and his family-ran business have changed the game right there in Bowling Green, Missouri. All products for your fresh build or to fix your older build. They got you. Radiators, check. Wheel and tire combos, check. Distributor clamps, plug wires, check. Fuel cells, cradles, check. It would be a lot shorter list of what they don't carry than what they do. If you find yourself in need of parts, reach out to Ace Performance on Facebook. They've got you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of your compact going into limp mode? Are you tired of watching everyone run circles around you at national level shows? If you are, do something about it.
LMMF simplified wiring is the only way to go. With tuned DCMs and simplified harnesses, Ryan has made everything simple for you. Just plug and play. With next level customer service backing up a great product, why not join the winning side? They will get you wired. So you can visit www.lmmfsimplifiedwiring.com or find them on Facebook to get you started.
And enough about compacts. They also do LS stuff. So for big or small needs, hit them up. Triple B's Tees offer custom shirts and logo designs for all your apparel and merchandise needs, offering a variety of shirts, hats, hoodies, tumblers, and koozies. Triple B's will work with you one-on-one to personalize and perfect your logo. With over 5 years in the business, 20 years in the sport, they live for Demolition Derby.
Chunk and his crew can bring your imagination to realization with zero limitations. So for all your badass tees, choose Triple B's.
Well,
And I'm serious. When I say there's so many mod cars sitting in the fucking weeds, and all you got to do is put a drivetrain in it.
well, man, everybody was blowing our shit up whenever I was like, man, these fucking big shows, everybody, they're all fresh. Now this guy right here, giving you the opportunity
Yep.
to get rid of some of that shit or at least take it out and play with it again.
There was mod cars left from Bristol. There's mod cars left from Capital City this last spring.
Gold Rush.
They're everywhere, guys. And he's going to work with you. He'll be one. He is that
Guaranteed.
motherfucker that will say,
Well,
"What is it?"
And what he's trying to, that is 100% filler class. Mm-hmm. So,
That pays like fucking $2,500 or $3,000 to win it,
yeah. And I mean, if you're right there, I don't know why you wouldn't.
dude. You haven't got to go, but the last 2 years, the show up there outdoors was a killer. We've talked about it, old iron caddies versus metric caddies and how that shit happens in the middle of the track and stuff like that. But he's not going to bullshit you. He is that dude that about 2 weeks before, that's when the list will launch. Mm-hmm. So we do know some guys. I know a couple of the Mod Light team guys that are going to be there, and that bitch is going to get naughty. And then we know some of the stock guys as well, Well, I'm sorry, limited weld.
Hate mail, here it comes.
That's what it's called.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he did call it limited weld. Your welding is limited. But that's a way better description than bone stock or stock,
Right. Dude, I used to catch shit over that too. This ain't stock. Whatever. Go run into somebody in the parking lot, stupid.
It's got stock frame under it, dumbass. This, dudes, if you can't be there, DerbyNation.tv will hook you the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday AM, Friday evening, Saturday evening for all the heats, all the features, all the contests, you name it, you'll be able to watch it right there. Now, Steven, I'm going to ask you, this is, like I said, you haven't been there for Wreckless Promotions. I'm going to say this. Wreckless Promotion is not a dick swinging contest, and I'm not saying that at all. But when you are already had the biggest show in Nebraska, right? Cornhusker's been that for the last several years. You completely flip the script and change the game on your show. Do you foresee that improving it even more?
Well, he said it himself. Everybody wants it back inside. So to me, I don't know how it can't improve it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's gonna grow.
He even kind of said, there were some people bitching about the entry fee.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Are we still doing this?
Yeah.
Like, is this still a fucking thing?
Correct.
Why? Either if the fucking entry fee is too much for you, don't need to be running this
Correct.
shit.
Don't sign up. Go run something else. But that's that Karen in the Walmart parking lot
Right.
that just can't handle.
It drives me nuts.
I wanted to start the year off with watching Steven's fucking forehead vein pop
For
out.
fuck's sake. Like, if every show costs $500 to run,
Every show. Across the board, $500.
What the fuck would it matter?
Mm-hmm.
Like, go build you a set of wheels and tires to put on your car.
Yep. Correct.
Just two.
Just two rears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere between $1,000 and $1,400. Dude, you don't have a problem doing that shit.
No.
Not at all.
No.
You got a problem spending $4,000 on transmission?
Nope.
No.
Oh, well, why do I have to pay $500?
But you want to bitch about $500?
I don't know. Maybe it'll weed out the fucking retards. I don't.
Oh, 2026 is going to be fucking fun.
Well, goddamn. It's the same people bitching about the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, I will die on this mountain. Go put a fucking derby on and don't charge anybody for anything.
Yeah.
And see how that works out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to go, and I'm not even saying you got to go put on a huge show. I want you to pay out a total of $15,000, across 4 classes, 5 classes, whatever. Don't charge anybody to get in the fucking gate because you were bitching about that last week because it costs so much to take your whole family to watch this derby. Well, then you didn't want to run your fucking car because it cost $75 to enter it, so let all the drivers in for free.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking burger you ate there was too high, and so was the soda, so just give that shit away. And then I want you to come back and tell me that this is how you want to see the future of this sport go.
Bingo. Man,
broke. Never doing that again.
This show, like I said, is going to be really, really good. I have a feeling. Something else that popped up, we had talked to Logan about Las Vegas. Their jackpot number 2 has been drawn for. Stern Dirt Racing on Facebook. You can go look at that jackpot number 2 and the updated list. They actually have people on standby if somebody isn't wanting to get in. So those standby guys have a chance to go ahead and get that spot filled if they would like. If one of those standby guys get in, that means that will be at least 2 drivers that I know of that will pull double duty back-to-back weekends. I'm sorry, weekend/week.
Right.
I don't foresee it being an issue
Right.
for him. I don't think. Fuck, they're probably already built 14 cars already this winter. They are those guys who build
Yep.
year-round, not just winter. We talked to Cody. He tries to do all his building in the winter. So be it. I mean, and he's sneaky too, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get a Snapchat and I'll be like, well, it's just frame, body off frame. And the next thing I'd get is a whole different car that's already finished that wasn't even the one you just sent me. I was like, you sneaky prick. So.
Very, very sneaky, sir.
I asked you the other day, what show are you looking forward to the most? Minus Vegas, and you did say Heber.
Yep.
Destructive Behavior is going to be going live on their Facebook page to update you for Heber 2026 Wasatch County Derby. They're going to be throwing, I think, some payouts out there.
Yep.
They're going to be going over some rule changes, I believe, if I read all their posts correctly. So, you ready?
Yeah.
July? It's just 3 days.
Yeah.
Those will probably be my last 3 days of vacation. And then I will be out. Out. Thank you, everybody that made 2025 what it is, what it was.
All the fucking people we met, dude. It was badass. I'm serious. Like, this was the biggest year for us.
Oh, yes.
As far as listeners, followers, friends. I mean, the hospitality that we've received over the last year. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't good before, but last year was fucking phenomenal.
I'm sitting here thinking about this, and just say 3 years ago, would I had ever thought that I can send a text message to one of the nation's biggest promoters in the Sport of Demolition Derby and say, hey, what's up, Dick?
Right.
You'd be like, what are you doing, homo?
Right.
You don't think about that 3 years ago.
Right.
And now it's like, I text Logan. He was like, Ligma.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, we're going there.
But yeah, I mean, it's the opportunities that we've had without everybody listening and buying shirts and talking about us and telling their friends and shit like that. We wouldn't be able to do any of this shit.
Correct. Speaking of that, we're taking a little gallivant.
Yeah.
Next weekend. We're not going to tell you exactly where.
Right.
But we're going to talk some business, and we're going to talk to maybe a few of them while we're there.
Yeah.
To kind of get the backstory on how everything happened and what the future holds for them in this sport and their business. So, guys, again, one more time, Happy New Year. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. Steven, got any last words?
Nope.
Make jump, boys. DerbyNation.tv is your one-stop shop for your Demolition Derby pay-per-view needs. With a schedule like no other, you can catch all the shows you want to watch at the touch of a button from the comfort of your living room without leaving your house. But pay-per-view derbies aren't the only thing that they can get you. You can also carry a monthly subscription to watch the ever-growing Derby Builds, where you get all the behind-the-scenes action on different build processes with the Derby Builds team, including team show cars and even some national level youth builds.
And if you can't make it to that big show in person, go ahead, host that shop watch party, and let DerbyNation.tv bring excitement of Demolition Derby action straight to your shop live on your TV.